Hey everybody, Zertic here once again with a 1.3 update video. So we finally have that progression system we've all been waiting for. A lockbox and experience system with the side of a balance patch as well. And some of the balance patches I will get to in the future, but I can't really because you need to now unlock certain skills and unlock certain weapons to actually even know how different it feels compared to the last patch. Anyway, let's get started with the experience. You get experience by completing a match. Every single time you complete a match, it'll go off what your score is, if it's a first match of the day, a consecutive match, or if you win or lose the game. So if you win the game, you get 500 experience. If it's a first match of the day, 1,000 consecutive 750, and the score bonus is depending on how well you scored in the game. So all the characters have different levels to them. So you can level up your marksman to like level 4 and your vanguard to level 5, and it's going to be completely different levels. So you can also level up your account itself, and while you level up your account, you get different portraits. Every time you complete a match, you have a chance to get a lockbox. So what they're saying is that you can expect 2 to 4 lockboxes per week, but it wasn't really showing about how often you play to get you that kind of chance. So you can probably get infinite amount, but then again, you'll have a chance to get a lockbox. It's not guaranteed. But with every lockbox, you have different variations, such as Wraith lockbox. You have a Vanguard lockbox, and these lockboxes give you a weapon for that specific class. So let's just say I got a variation of a bruiser. So you get that bruiser for the tank. It's the tank of lockbox, but you can't use it for anybody else. So you can also scrap these lockboxes for things called scrap. You get 10 scrap, and you can make another lockbox if you would so choose to. They now have a rotation for lockboxes. So every single lockbox is going to have something different for when they want to change it up. So in early access, they're going to be having special skins that you can't be getting any other time. So I would highly suggest buying the game right now and trying to grind up for lockboxes as much as possible, level up like crazy, because these skins are not going to be coming out any other time, and I would try to get them as much as possible. You can also scrap certain weapons, so you can actually make new lockboxes. And this is very, very nice, especially since, hey, I already have all these weapons, all these, lockboxes for the specific class. I should just change it into a different one. And you can now do that. And I very much welcome the new change. So we also got the integration of the inventory system integrated in the Steam Marketplace. So you can buy and sell your weapon skins to the market. You can make a small little profit depending on how much you play. And you can also buy them if you so please, because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to not want to grind so much and would rather just buy the skins, especially if it's a legendary. We also got spectator mode, but I fully haven't tested out how spectator mode is because it's very buggy at the moment. I wasn't able to join any matches with spectator mode, but I'm sure it's probably going to be able to let you spectate players and see how they play and possibly even get better and to see what their strategies are. So balance-wise, all the other classes had slight alterations to how their skills worked, but I think Tank had the biggest change to him. So he doesn't take additional damage from backstabs. He also got new traits such as the Raging Bull, 60% additional frontal damage resistance. So this is going to be really good, especially since you're running right into somebody. You're taking 60% of damage right off. This can be really useful, especially since a sniper can be shooting at you. 60% of that just gone, negated, and you could just sprint, and when he's like reloading, his pants are down, just spray right into him and he's dead. It's a very situational, especially since the other skills are actually pretty decent, such as the Blitzkrieg. So you get 30% damage resistance, and when you kill an enemy, you get additional 50% of the weapon clip. And since it has such a big clip, you can just keep spraying at people, and it'll give you a very nice bonus to damage resistance, but it's always going to leave you in one spot. So this is a very dangerous skill to use, but getting that extra clip size is going to make you reload a lot less and possibly not have somebody shoot you while you're reloading. Marksman also got a small little update where if he has a full clip, you get an extra 20% more damage. So this is really cool, especially if you're using something like a sniper rifle. So that 20% more damage on your first shot is going to be really good because you shoot it, reload, shoot, and reload. This is going to be great all the time because what if there's going to be like 7 people that are going to be trying to attack you at a time? You're going to make sure you're going to try to use the entire clip instead of reload after every shot. So with Shadow, you can't actually use your katana or your sword if you have your machine pistols or your SMG out. You actually have to switch to your katana in order to use it, because if you're knifing with the SMG or the machine pistols, it's just going to use your default knife, and that's not going to be doing the crazy amount of damage your sword or katana uses. Shotguns also got an additional 20% more damage to headshots, and the damage system is now reworked. I haven't noticed it too much of a difference because I'm always aiming for the torso and luckily get headshots sometimes. It's going to be really hard for aiming at certain people at the game, especially if they're ducking all the time. I've noticed in one of my games somebody has really taken that strategy and it's really thrown off how I actually aim. You also have AFK players being kicked from the match if they are AFK. I was theorizing, hey, what if I could just AFK in a match? It's going to give me the experience, I get the lockbox, totally great. Except they actually thought of putting the AFK kick system, which I'm very grateful for because I was afraid of having people AFK in my matches constantly, and this is going to change that we aren't going to actually have that in the game. So I'm just going to show you some footage at the end of some of the matches I had today. It's going to show you how you're going to be getting experience, what kind of like lockboxes you're getting, and I'm also going to be showing you when I actually do open a lockbox what actually happens. With that, I'm also going to show you the list of weapons you can actually get currently with early access. And that was Ballistic 1.3. Thank you all for watching. It's going to be definitely a fun progression system that we're going to be working with. I can't wait to see a lot of you guys in games because I'm going to be playing a lot more. And I'm hoping I could get some of you guys in some of my footage that I play. You're probably not going to see me upload the ones where I play really bad, but play at least mediocre because I want you guys to show how I'm doing bad at games, how I can improve, and how you guys can improve as well. Anyway, see you guys next time.